welcome to Cheeky Crumbs. Today we're going to be making mini cheesecakes. These look adorable and they are delicious. I have already eaten one, I have to admit. And yeah, so let's get started. You're going to need 2 dolls, 6 to 8 biscuits. I'm using Digestive biscuits, or you can use a cup of Oreo cookies, 57 grams of butter, 1 tablespoon of sugar. Then for the cheesecake, you're gonna need 450 grams of cream cheese, 190 grams of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, a pinch of salt, 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, 1 vanilla essence, 30 grams of sour cream. For the glaze, you're gonna need half a cup of frozen berries, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1.5 tablespoons of water, and half a tablespoon of cornstarch. And then to decorate, you can either use strawberries or raspberries, or any fruit really. You can make the glaze with any seasonal fruit you like. In a mixer, start by placing 6 of your Digestive cookies. And then pour in the melted butter and your sugar. I initially started with 6 of the Digestives, but I ended up using all 8. And you need to have this consistency, so it's nice and sandy, but if you press it together, it stays compact. So now we're ready to fill the little molds. I like to use a little tablespoon and just don't fill it all the way, just about half, and pour it in the mold. And we're gonna do that with all of them. Once you have filled all your little molds, you can take something round. I'm just using a salt dispenser, and you can press it down just like that. So you can press all your cookie base. Now set these aside and let's start making the cheesecake. Preheat your oven to 160 degrees Celsius. In a bowl or using your kitchen robot, mix together the cream cheese, the flour, the sugar, and your pinch of salt. Next, you're gonna add your whole eggs one at a time, beating on low speed, and then your egg yolk. Next, you're gonna add in your vanilla, and your sour cream. Oops, I made a little mistake. For space reasons, I had only shown you in the ingredients the 100 grams of cream cheese instead of the whole 450 grams, as otherwise I needed too big of a bowl. And when I was making my cheesecake mixture, I actually only put in the 100 grams and I had forgotten about the remaining. So I'm just gonna add that in now. I've already added my eggs, but hopefully that won't change anything. But you don't forget to add all your cream cheese in the right time. So here's the cream cheese I had forgotten to add before. Hopefully it will all incorporate well. Once you have saved your mixture and it looks like this, you're going to, I'm using again my tablespoon scoop, and I'm gonna take some and I'm gonna pour it in. And cheesecake rises very little in the oven, so you wanna fill them almost to the top. I'm actually gonna fill this a little more as well. I would say about 80% full, at least. A nice scoop, plus a bit. Once you have filled your molds, place the molds inside a larger roasting pan, since we will be cooking this with hot water underneath. And you want to get rid of some of the bubbles, so you're just going to gently tap your roasting pan on your work surface. Now take your boiling water, or just hot water, and pour it into the pan, trying not to get water into the molds. And fill your roasting pan up to about halfway of the mold. You're gonna now place this in the oven to bake for 50 minutes to an hour until the top is golden. So now that your cheesecakes have baked, they should look like this. And you're now gonna, once they have cooled completely at room temperature, you're gonna wrap them with some cling film and place them in the fridge. You can leave them overnight, that would be best. However, after 3 to 4 hours, they are also ready to be decorated. So my cheesecakes have been in the fridge overnight and we are now ready to make the fruit glaze to go on top. So you're gonna need your frozen fruits that have been thawed, so you can leave these in the fridge overnight with your cheesecakes. And we're just gonna pop these into the blender, and you're just gonna want to blend these into a puree. You're now gonna want to pass this through a strainer, just like that, and into a saucepan. Now you're gonna wanna add your water, your sugar, and the cornstarch. Place your saucepan on low heat, and you're gonna need to bring this to a boil, stirring constantly. And once it reaches boil, you're gonna leave it for about 1 to 2 minutes until it starts to thicken. So here are my little cheesecakes, and I'm now going to take them out of the mold. So they should theoretically come out pretty easily. Yay! Here they are. Oh, they're so cute. And now to decorate your cheesecakes, you can use either strawberries. I couldn't find really little ones, so some of mine are rather large, but I'm gonna use them anyway. Or raspberries, or you can use anything you want really. So I'm just gonna take with a little teaspoon some of the glaze that we made earlier and just put that on top and swirl it up to the edge. And then I'm just gonna place a little raspberry in the middle. Make sure you wash your strawberries and raspberries. So here they are. They look adorable. And I have put my strawberries on some of them and my raspberries. And as I said, you can put any fruit you like. And I think they're very practical too, because it takes away the annoyance of having to cut the cake, and you don't eat as much because they're little, so it's good for everybody. And my mold actually had 11 cheesecakes, and at first I was a bit annoyed because 11 is an odd number. I mean, you know, 10 fit nicely on a little plate, but then I thought maybe they just did that so I could taste one. So yeah, let's do that. Yummy! I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And I really hope you do try and make these at home. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!